Robbie! Man about town. I'm interested to know. I did not realize that I was a magician, that I traveled with a briefcase, and that I sold off my wares just so I'm clear and I file my taxes correctly. Unlike Justice Clarence Thomas. What am I selling? What's coming out of my...
What is he selling? He's selling the gospel of Richard Spade Jr.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
That's the question everybody's asking. What did I just buy? Young lady, you just bought the gospel of Richard Spade Jr.
The gospel according to Richard Spade Jr.
Do you feel better? Strangely, I do. Well, there you go. You're welcome.
My wallet's lighter, which lifts my spirits.
You know, when I'm out selling it for you,
Right?
which in all money obviously funnels back to you.
Sure.
That's what I say. It's the young lady, you're gonna feel better.
You're gonna feel okay.
You may not ever meet the guy, but you got the t-shirt.
Somehow when you say young lady, you're gonna feel better, it just sounds creepy. Let's get it honest.
Oh, just because when I say it.
How about grown up man?
Grown up man? Sir? You're gonna feel better.
You're gonna feel better.
Doing improv Rich is always a fun one.
No, but.
No, but.
So Robbie is a man about town. Robbie enjoyed the fruits of Manhattan last night. Dinner and a show. Took you to the theater. You're a sophisticate, man. And it's awesome.
You're New York, you gotta see.
I know. You're like right here.
Yeah.
You gotta go take in a show. You gotta soak up what is New York. And you know what New York and New Jersey are tonight? They're a show right here. A big time show that happens right here. Starring these guys. Saturday Night Special, Rock Concert, is gonna take place right here. Tonight.
So I got about half the people on that band.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a hell of a show. And playing drums tonight, and today, and yesterday, and if he's lucky tomorrow, that right there is Stephen Norton. On the bass guitar, Mr. Red Eye himself. A man, I gotta say, you must have felt kind of shitty about your technical abilities, because the robot we brought in to bring us Rachel Miner live, way better robot than you are. No offense, man. No delay, no lagging. You know what I mean? That was way more emotional, that robot. I felt like connected to the robot. Unlike you're like chiseled for granite and made of just ice cold steel. You know what I mean?
That's me.
Regardless, you're a bass player, and we tolerate you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Robot Michael Borja. On the sixth string, yes, we're on all six. Today, a man who's been promoting his Toad Centric charity. Wearing the swag today, you can do at BillyMoran/Toad.com. You know him, you love him, or at least you wish you loved him. If but for a night. However, he's a slippery salmon. He's a good spit. You'll never catch him. Feast your eyes on the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. Billy Moran! Yeah, Toad! And fronting this ensemble, a man who's a singer, he's a poet, he's a comedian, he's a dramatic actor. He played the ultimate being on Supernatural, and soon to be seen on the #1 streaming show in America, The Boys. You know it! You know it!
I feel like you were going to tell a story and then you bailed. You're like, right, Mom, man uptown. What'd you play last night? Stop playing?
No, that's it. I was just saying.
How about bass guitar?
I was complimenting your sophisticated.
I'm waiting for what the punchline is.
No, I was complimenting you on taking advantage.
Right.
Rob and I go to town to town.
Right.
And we usually just slide into the nearest dive bar and kill 6 hours. But you actually, you did a special lady. You went into the city.
Okay.
Like, that's big boy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's more to the story, but we'll tell it later. Yeah, you know, the crazy night I
Oh,
had.
see, that's the comedy gold Briana said, bro. That's your thing. Nobody can get pretty with that comedy.
We'll find the time.
I'm pulling out this document because there's so many people on the stage, I need a piece.
By the time you get done reading it, the panel will be over.
Exactly. So let's get to it, ladies. It's literally an all-star lineup. Briana, Mike Master, Kim Rhodes, David Haydn, DJ Qualls, and Eel Bear.
These guys, and we were very excited.
Yeah, right?
They're terrified, so.
Morning.
Love you, Betty! I like how Benedict Beard is back. I love it. Okay, I brought my phone out by accident. Let's see what I'm going to take pictures of. Are you guys scared? How do you feel?
I left my glasses at home, so I have to put on sunglasses, otherwise I can't see the prescription. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm cool. I think
you're cool.
Oh, thank you. Now I don't know where my glasses are. But they're gradients, so I feel like Anne Margaret.
Yeah.
I'm 4 years away from being able to wear gradient sunglasses inside anyway, during the day.
You do what you want.
Thank you.
You make it cool.
Thank you for empowering me.
Yes.
How was karaoke last night?
Thank you guys so much. We're building something really special back on Friday nights, and I really, really appreciate you guys showing up for me.
Oh, I
It was
love
awesome.
that.
And for yourself, it was amazing. Everybody looked great.
Are you guys hungover? Yeah. You're fucking liars. You're all hungover.
Because they're too hungover to yell about being hungover.
Oh, that's right. Everybody's a little fragile this morning. All right, let's take a question from Emmy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So this is very serious and very important. There's 5 of you up there.
Correct.
And interestingly enough, there are also 5 members of the Scooby Gang. So who's who?
Of the what? Oh, the Scooby
Scooby
Gang.
Gang.
I need to know.
I'm Velma.
You're right for that.
I'm Shaggy.
Who said that in the car?
Did you?
Yeah, who did?
I don't know any of the other
I'm
ones.
sure it's hell not
Somebody's
right.
Scooby.
Daphne and Scooby.
Whoa.
Scratch!
Shaggy?
Get out of here! Leave the stage!
Scrappy. Isn't that one of the 7
Scrappy
dwarfs?
is not a member of the gang. Scrappy is jumping the shark to appeal to a younger audience.
Alright, already controversial.
That was Daphne and
So
Fred.
apparently I'm the one who pulls my mask off and says, and I would have gotten away with it too! Because we're great fucking kids!
Wait, who's Scoob? I'll be Scooby. You'll be Scoob.
DJ Scooby.
I'll be Fred. I'll be Fred.
So I'm left being Daphne? I'm Daphne unmedicated. That's what it is.
Nice.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Hi.
So my question is, if you guys could pick a singer of now or of the past that you could do a concert with, who would you pick and why?
To go with or to attend?
To sing with or to go with?
To sing with. Let's listen.
Someone that we
Somebody
would
better
like to
take him
sing
on.
with, alive or R.I.P.
Rammstein, because whatever I sounded like, it wouldn't matter.
I never got to see Tom Petty, and that taught me a big lesson. If people are alive, go see them. Because it's always like, especially if you live in like Los Angeles, like it's way over there. It's at the Forum, it's far away.
Well, his last show was at was in LA at the outdoor amphitheater there.
Hollywood Bowl?
The Hollywood
At the
Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl.
And yeah, and my wife and I were like, we gotta get tickets, and then we didn't.
But the bowl, and the bowl's the other thing. It's like it's hard. You talk to park.
It's hard to park.
But it taught me a lesson. I got to see Prince when he had a residency, an impromptu residency at the Forum. And I think the tickets were like $14. Like he did 5 nights of shows for $14 a ticket. And I fought traffic going over there, and I thank God I did. But yeah, it taught me. See people now.
I think that there's most of the singers that come to mind I would like to sing with, but I really am too intimidated and impressed by them, so I know I'd get on stage and I'd be like, well, like I wouldn't actually sing, however, I think somebody who would be awesome to sing on stage with and very generous and supportive while also being intensely talented would be Kelly Clarkson. I would like to sing with her. Beat that.
David and Bill were really good to sing with Enola.
We what?
You guys were really good to sing with Enola.
Oh yeah, yes. Cool. But the first name popped in my head was Elvis, obviously, but kind of like with Briana, I wouldn't know what to do. He kind of ate up the stage. Like living, maybe like Michael Bublé.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Fun.
I go to that concert.
Yeah, would you? In Vancouver.
In Vancouver. Yeah. Lina.
I'd love to sing Faith with George Michael.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get all dolled up in the garb he had, the tight jeans and the leather jacket.
Please. Do that anyway.
And the frosted tips. And we got to sing Faith last night. Someone rocked, yeah. And she said that's my go-to karaoke song. I was like, it's kind of mine too.
And that's your go-to fight.
That's my
And I
fight
said,
song.
but I wanted to give you all the glory, but it was really hard because I love singing that song so hard. You rocked it, so thank you. Thank you for having my karaoke spirit inside you. Well done.
You love singing that song so hard.
I love singing it so hard. What?
I don't know. What?
I think I know what's going to happen next. We're going to start talking about that. I feel it.
Do you feel it?
I feel it.
What?
Yeah.
Elbows.
Our pilots, our panels always turn into penis talk, and I feel like
Oh, well that's like Kim and I in our periods.
see,
You guys can't see her
the
face.
supernatural killer.
Into the light, I have to show you what I just saw. That was exquisite. She goes, that's like Kim and I talking about our periods.
They do good though. You guys did good. I'm proud of you. Wow, these boys are the best. They're the best. Thank you so much for your question, Mikey. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh.
Anything like that. Okay.
So I was wondering, there's a lot of you up here, but if you woke up one day as the person sitting to your left, Briana's DJ,
Yes.
what would your reaction be and what would you do for the day?
Judging from this morning, would be sleepy and busy. So busy.
I am so busy.
Exactly. So busy. And I don't know. I think I'm pretty popular. Yeah. That's the impression I get, that I have lots of friends and I'm busy and I got lots of work. I'm pretty happy actually if I woke up being DJ Qualls.
I like your life for sure.
Aw, thank you. I'm like crying.
It's good to be DJ Qualls.
DJ Qualls!
I would be so happy. I would brush my hair. I would put a lot of lip gloss on.
Oh, you me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great, go.
Look at my face though. I win this game. And I would sing all the things all day.
Yep, that sounds right.
Beautiful. I would wake up and be loving and dedicated to my amazing daughter. Then I would also go play with goats and do some goat yoga. I don't know if you've done goat yoga yet. It's phenomenal.
I don't know if you've seen the ground of a sanctuary, animal sanctuary.
What is that?
There you go. Put a mat on. Because you're concerned for my knees.
1,000%.
Thank you.
But have you ever had a goat massage your back? It's amazing. It's phenomenal.
Is that a real thing?
It's a real thing.
That is the bougiest fucking thing I've ever heard.
You know, 1,000%. It was at the bougiest LA party for sure.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens.
But here's what happens too, but the goat handler has all this like pellets to
Don't make that, don't do that. Don't do that.
What were you doing?
Just pellets. I'm
Put your hand
I'm
in
motivating the goats to get pellets. Yeah, I'm digging to the back. No, and then I had very curly hair and it was very humid that night. And I woke up the next day, and because they're feeding the goat right above your head, I still had massive amounts of pellets in my hair the next day at the end of the party. And then I would also speak to some crows and see how they were doing.
Nice.
And live my best life in nature
That sounds
after
fun.
entertaining the troops.
Yeah, that's hot.
Do it.
Oh, wow. If I woke up as David, oh, man. I would jump with joy out of my bed, wearing my yellow banana hammock, which is my go-to pajamas. I would skip into the restroom.
That's Prancer.
Oh, sorry, Prancercise my cute little derriere into the restroom. I would coif my hair, I would shape my beard, I would do just a little bit of manscaping. Just a little bit. I
Get
would
those pellets out, yeah.
Do some goat yoga.
Yep.
Goat yoga. That's where we go.
I would then
Keep going, I'm really
no, I
enjoying this.
would then proceed with my routine morning vocal exercises.
Which sound like?
Run through the gamut of all my accents. At which point I would get dressed, I would take my daughter to lunch, and then
I love how this has been a 6-hour process. It's like, I'm not even
That
seeing my
scams,
daughter
David. That
until
scams.
noon.
Yeah. Then finally say good morning to my daughter.
and then I would go to my afternoon ballroom dancing appointments.
This is so funny. I
Great day.
completely misinterpreted the question. I thought it was like, what in this body would I get to appreciate that I don't appreciate in this experience?
That was
And
the
I'm like,
question, wasn't
that
it?
was, and it's, no, I think it's morphed into what would I actually do to continue the charade that I am that person.
I would just wake up. I want to be hot for a day. I think you're really hot. So I would love to be hot. Anybody else there with me? I'm going to be by myself in my own
Get
bed.
is hot. Get is hot.
No.
Get is hot.
Come on, more.
That's true. I want to. But being hot is a great quality if you're nice.
You're gonna sell so many photo ops today, Get is hot. You are welcome.
I would say to myself naked.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What would it be like to
I want brass tacks experience. I don't want to go yoga and eat cornflakes or whatever. I want to get naked and look around.
This is a great experiment here right now.
Great question.
I'm starting to think about what I'm going to do tomorrow morning.
Friday experience works out for you.
Well done, Charlotte. Proud of you. Hello.
Hi.
If you all were aliens, where would you be from?
It's too obvious.
You jump on this one.
The Elon banana hammock of Sirius 5.
Obviously.
Unitard.
in this body? Is it the same gravitational force? How many sons would it have? And am I able to consume food? Are you talking about a past life? Are you talking about this life? Don't fuck with me like that!
Well, it depends what's in your comment. There are.
But do you mean me in this body? But my brain? Or a different body? But still this brain?
But you-
And if I have a different
body.
Okay, so it's a different body.
What do our bodies look like? Like alien bodies, like from the
It depends
movies?
what the aliens on that planet look like.
How do we survive on that planet?
I know they don't wear clothes.
Or contagious.
I don't like space. I don't like going outside. I like to be in a bar and looking at things from Google Earth.
I would be from the planet Jupiter. If you follow astrology, Jupiter is the planet of abundance, so I'd be from that planet. Suck it.
I think Pluto just did something, didn't it? Like it's like in everybody's 7th house or something. Somebody told me that. Like
Yeah,
Pluto's-
Pluto is in Aquarius, which means big things are coming.
Yeah.
Big things.
It's naturally transitions, yes.
It's there for like 20 years or something, isn't it?
What?
It's like it's the next 20 years, isn't it? And this did it descend into something for the next 20 years?
Became a planet
It's
again?
moved into the,
Who here is Team Pluto's a planet?
Pluto's an Aquarius?
Yes.
I'm Aquarius. So I'm Aquarius. I must be from
No, it
Pluto.
may not be good for you.
I was gonna say, it's not
Too much.
necessarily.
Yeah, it's not. It's. I had somebody I worked with in my chart, and she said that it was good for me, but it wasn't good for her. So I don't know what it means. I don't know any of this stuff. I would be from Pluto, but they don't have McDonald's or anything.
You start one, I'll be a gazillionaire.
Exactly.
Thank
Me.
you.
You all fail.
Hello.
Good morning. So this is a little bit more serious. My daughter is about to graduate high school, and she's always been a theater kid since elementary, and she's going in to study film and theater. Any advice?
Don't. No. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Sorry, go ahead.
Any advice for you or her?
I would just say those are two very different mediums. I did theater for almost my entire career up until about 10 years. Like when I started working on Supernatural, it was one of my first on-screen gigs ever. And they're very different. In theater, you're acting for an audience, a large audience that has to reach the back of the room. In film, you're really acting with the lens. You're not even acting with your acting partner. It's so minute, the things that lens catches. That's just like a small technical thing. Learn how to hit your mark, which took me 7 billion years. And when you're studying, here's a very technical acting thing that I find works even just for small auditions, is when you have sides or a scene, you divide the scene or the sides into 3 acts. And it just is able to make something really boring and minute, really interesting. So if she auditions for things,
That's a really good tip.
Isn't that it's fascinating when you do it? It
I'm
changes your
going to
whole.
look at that. I think that if you want to be a performer, you just do it because you have to. And you get on stage wherever you can, because by the time it's your opportunity, when you get your chance, you got to be ready to go. And so a lot of people just want to be famous or want to be on stage, but it takes a lot of years to be able to turn that on and do it, and also do it at a high level. Opportunity, preparation, whatever that thing is, but you get on stage wherever you can. I was doing community theater for free when I was in law. Like, I worked my law job during the day and then I did plays for free at night, because I just had to.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I'd also say shoot, shoot, shoot. You have a film studio in the palm of your hand now. Film and edit all the time. Be relentless at understanding how the edit and the cut and the camera angles work. Because we can all be film students if we just put the reps in with these phones.
Thank you.
Kim Rhodes in the back.
Thank you. Okay, so this is for all of us. You can never fail if you try to say yes to your heart. You might not get the outcome you anticipated, but you've had the experience of telling yourself you deserve joy, you deserve love, you deserve to make yourself a priority, and there is no failure in that. If you get to where you think you're going, and it isn't something that still feels good, change direction. There's no such thing as quitting when you are telling your own heart yes.
Yes.
Hi, good morning, I'm Alice. So Amazon pulls up to the front of the hotel with a dump truck full of money and tells the five...
I was like, today? What are we doing here?
I love Amazon.
And tells the five of you, you need to make a streaming series. What do you do?
Have you guys ever seen the movie Brewster's Millions?
I love that
I
movie.
instantly too, and I was like, I thought that's what she's gonna. She's like, they give five of you a bunch of money, but you have to get rid of it by the end of the day.
Oh, I wish that would happen.
That's the series!
That's the series.
Yes.
Brewster's Millions.
Great idea.
Isn't it?
My
Okay,
palms are sweaty. I love it.
So DJ Qualls, DJ Gil, David, Kim, and Briana are doing a convention. While they're up on stage in a panel, a dump truck of money gets dropped, and they said, those five people have to spend that money or you're all gonna die.
Oh, like Speed.
So the whole series. So it's like 24, because the whole series is just one day of us trying to spend that money. And
That's gonna be hell of continuity.
I know, it's true. Why is somebody pregnant now? Actually, I don't think it'll happen to anybody up here. We're good. What would we do? What would we do?
Collectively or individually?
Well, we can't have anything to show for it, right?
So
Yes, we can't keep it, so it's all gotta be experiences.
the conflict is, we all have to agree on every single dollar. There's the conflict.
Well,
Now
that's why you had a series the last 10 years.
Yes, now we're fighting with each other.
So we're not spending it all on 18th century Chinese porcelain? We're not.
No, see, there we go.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna stay at a nice hotel and have a 12-course meal.
And it has to be experiences.
Just buy all the Jensen
Buying
meet and greets.
18th century Chinese porcelain.
Well, that would be one episode where you tried to convince it was. Yes.
I love this show. I want to be on it.
Somebody write it.
I love it and you should do it.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alice.
First, the truckload of money. Ready, go. Yeah. Then we need another truckload of
See
money.
the money for
To make it.
To make, yeah, we need a truckload to make it and a truckload to spend.
I love money.
So many trucks.
Hello.
Hello. So, what would your ideal pancake stack look like?
It would be pancakes, it'd be bacon and eggs. My daughter loves pancakes, so my husband makes them every single Sunday.
Oh, I love pancakes.
Yes, loves. And he loves it. Before she was born, I used to run marathons, and every Sunday before my long run for the week, Jose would make a different kind of pancake. So back in the day, you can't find it, don't try, I've deleted it. We had a blog called Pancake Sunday, and we'd have the recipe for the pancakes that he used to make. And he would make like gingerbread pancakes with like lemon curd on top. Like he would make bougie ass pancakes. But now it's like, yeah, whatever. She just wants like fucking pancakes with syrup. That's it. Nothing. She don't want fruit. She doesn't want anything else. So.
Yeah, I'm a purist too. I just
Yeah.
like pancakes. You know, they're kind of crispy on the edges, but it's doughy and
Yeah,
soft.
butter.
So good. And I just put like a bowl of those crispy edges to sprinkle over my pancakes. It's so good. Oh, I love pancakes. I love carbs.
I like blueberries and bananas and crumbled little bacon bits inside my pancakes. I kind of go all out, and then some nice maple syrup. Do a little on top, maybe just a little dust of powdered sugar.
Just simple. Very simple.
Little dust.
And then the goats show up.
I like a nice 5-inch diameter, paleo, birch benders, gluten-free, gorgeous blueberries in there, grass-fed butter, and real Canadian maple syrup. Stack of 3. Boom. And bacon for dipping. There it is.
It's intense. I like, right, I don't eat any of these things anymore, but
Profile.
I felt like a Tinder profile.
That would be a hard swipe left or hard right. It'd be a good like dating thing.
You would
How do
know,
you like your
you would know immediately
This guy's real specific
if
about
you're
his
compatible.
It would be, yeah, no, I don't eat anything. I would have a pancake with sausage and gravy and an egg on top of it. I still eat
gravy.
eggs, but everything else that is no longer part of my life. But yeah, it would be less pancake and more conveying gravy to my face.
Bowl of gravy
I love
with
gravy.
a crumb of pancake.
Biscuits and gravy?
Sausage, biscuits, and gravy.
You get
bread.
We don't have that in Canada.
Yeah, that's a southern thing.
Like gravy, breakfast
Yeah.
gravy. We don't do that in Canada.
What about grits? You like grits?
Yeah.
Grits are awesome.
You hit a Denny's, you might
Did
find
you get
it.
grits in Canada? What do you got?
No, we don't have
What do you
grits.
got? You don't like grits?
We have Sam.
Nice.
It's gritty.
Do you salt or sugar your grits?
Oh, salt.
Yeah, but
Butter.
Yeah, you're supposed to, I mean, the salt when you're eating them with the savory thing, but you can have them for dessert with
Right.
sugar.
Are grits just like, is it just oatmeal?
It's ground hominy corn.
Cornmeal. Oh,
It's
gosh.
ground hominy corn, and it's
I
awesome.
do like cornbread, so maybe I like grits.
It's like polenta,
Oh, yeah.
but for red
Like
pants.
that.
You guys like grits? Yeah. I feel like grits is kind of a 50-50 thing with people. You either love it or you don't. Yeah, it's a texture thing. As a kid, I'm not sure that I loved it, but I do now. What about malto meal? Did you guys have malto meal?
Oh my God, that was,
Was that malto meal?
yes. Malto meal.
Malto
Brown
meal?
sugar, yeah,
Malto meal.
malto meal.
That's old people eat that, right?
No, that's like, I don't know what that is.
For
Yes,
digestion?
DJ, yes, we do.
I'm old, but I'm
I'm
not
sure
there
cutting
yet.
that's your age up here.
Thank you.
Did you imagine you would have such a ribald breakfast food discussion?
We can talk breakfast.
Well
Probably
done.
not. This came to me in the car, and I was like, yeah, that's a good question. I'll
It's
ask.
a great question.
Good for you.
It spurred debate
I love breakfast.
and consensus.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, guys. You
Hi.
look amazing.
Thank you.
David, your pea soup, awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
My question is, what's the funniest or weirdest fan experience that you've done?
What's the funniest or weirdest fan experience?
I mean, I got a top 1,000. We don't have time for that. Well, every interaction is so unique. It's really incredible. I had this wonderful woman named Barb at my meet and greet yesterday, and she told Barb, "Are you here?" My dad.
Hey, Barb.
My
Are
dad.
you scared?
My dancing hag. Her word, not mine. It's a bunch of friendly witches who go around central New York and dance with broomsticks to German music.
What?
And do like the Hotzen, Frücken, Schlatzen, Schlutzen.
Sign me up.
Literally the dance was that where I still like the Wolfgang Watzen.
Did she do the dance for you?
She didn't, but she gave me her card. And I'm now the #1 fan. So that's just from yesterday. Hey Barb, hi!
Hey, Barb.
So later find Barb and she'll dance like a witch for you to German music.
I've got Barb.
Why wait? Why wait, Barb? Why wait? Got it. Fair enough.
Yeah, you're right.
You need a room?
I get
That is amazing. How do you talk about it?
And it's hags with 2 G's because the second G is for gorgeous, am I right? Thank you. They're very good.
This is amazing.
It was amazing.
I support this.
Y'all are so weird. I love you.
My very first convention, I didn't know what to expect at all. I was just like, people are giving me money to go do karaoke? Sure, what the fuck? This is amazing. So I think it was in DC, would have been about
Yeah, 2014.
2014, thank you, Krista. 2014, so 9 years ago. And I remember, oh yeah, so I went into an elevator because I was staying at the same hotel that the convention was at, that I now know was an error. But they gave you the option back then, so I was like, yeah, that seems easy, so I'll just do that. And I remember coming into the elevator with it was full of fans. And a guy looks at me, doesn't recognize me, of course, and is like, are you here for the Supernatural convention? And I was so nervous and riddled with anxiety, I just went, never heard of it! And he's like, oh, it's show about two brothers and they fight supernatural beings and it's been around for years and years and years. You should come. And I went, sounds like fun, have a great time. And I ran out of the elevator so fast. I don't know if he ever saw me on stage and was like, wait a second, you're a liar.
Wow.
I know.
A lot of things are running through my head, but the weirdest, or I don't know. I mean, I've had a fan ask me to autograph their arm, and then at the autograph table, and then tell me that they were going to get it tattooed on their arm, and I'm like, no, please don't do that. That was a little.
Don't do it anyway, though.
Like to fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
The worst is when they tell me before. They're like, can you draw a heart? Yeah, you, yes. You're like, I just...
They draw me a picture.
I'm gonna draw some stars and have it, could you draw some stars? I'm gonna have it tattooed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is going.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
Instantly get so nervous, yes.
I've forgotten, is that, how does the first, or if they say, we're gonna have your autograph tattooed, and I'm like, first line is down, what's the first I go, down, there we go, when it gets me, I'm reading.
You do the worst autograph ever.
Please don't get like that. I don't remember what my name is.
It would be even better if they were like, that's not, can you do one more time? It's not what I was looking for. And just kept doing it.
In fact, could you just sign Jensen's name? Much better, thank you.
I love the idea that somebody would get an autograph of a Kim Rhodes impression of Jensen's autograph. That's actually a really good idea. It's fine, don't steal it.
Can't just have you guys all sign each other's names? This is great. Could you sign DJ Qualls underneath in quotes, you've been garfed?
Have you guys ever had a fan bring somebody else's picture to your table to get autographed? No, that's happened to me a couple times. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Jerry Jensen.
It's not bad.
Posters, not pictures.
No, like Matt Cohen. Like, I'm not complaining, but I'm like, that's not me. That's Matt Cohen.
Literally yesterday, someone came up to my table and was like, well, are you wearing the suit tomorrow because I'm going to get another picture? I really didn't like how the picture turned out. I was like, I don't like my face. And her friend was like, you look amazing. Look how sweet your smile is. I was like, let me be the judge. She pulls it out of her bag and shows it to me. I was like, well, I look totally weird because it was a picture of you, DJ, with her. Not that you're not beautiful, but I was like, wow, picture, whoa.
Maybe she also left her glasses at home.
I was like, you look great, but I'm like, whoa, what's happening there? I was like, I think it's DJ.
It's the
Is
best.
that you that did that? That was her.
There you go.
Dude, this ain't look alike.
And we've come full circle with the interesting
Full
fan interaction.
Yeah, she came in for a selfie. I wanted to take a picture with you today, so I'm going to put her off and we'll be at the table.
I feel like DJ needs to photobomb us.
I want to be there.
The best is when you tell the fan, that's not me, that's Matt Cohen, and they look down, and they look at you, and they look down, and it's like sadness comes around, and then they're like, they don't know what to do, and I'm like, I'll sign it, and they're like, what's all I have? And I'm like, oh, he signed it, and I'm gonna draw a dick on Matt's face.
I support that. I think Matt would support that as well.
That is everyone has, even Matt Cohen would agree that's the answer.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's a great question.
Good luck with your next photo op.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, babies.
So if you guys had a holiday dedicated to yourself, what would be the one thing that would be required for everybody to do?
I feel like I've actually done this a couple of times, so.
Yeah.
Birthday is my holiday. I make people celebrate whether they fucking want to or not.
All I can think of is Gil being me right now. And I don't know if I want any of those activities mandatory. Except for the loving your daughter part. Yes. But you know, I would say dance. I would say dance freely like nobody's watching as much of the day as possible. Broomstick, no broomstick, lederhosen.
Sounds just like you.
You know what I'm saying? Dance, dance, dance. All the dancing and the prancing.
Obviously.
And the prancing. Yeah.
I would, what would I do? I would sleep. Sleep in.
But what would you make other people do, just even strangers, if it was ill,
my
a
day.
national holiday?
Oh, we can make
Whatever you want, like everybody else to do.
I would make everybody watch Antiques Road Trip. It's not Road Show. It's a different show. It's Road Trip. They get 2 experts, 200 pounds apiece, and they buy things and they put them in auctions. And they sometimes they come out to the good as much as 10 pounds. British people are like that. They don't need to win hundreds of thousands of dollars on television. They're like, I won this pound. They do things just to do, like the cake plate on the Great British Bake Off. I love all those shows because they're not mean-spirited. I would make everybody watch those shows with me at my house.
I think I would make everybody, every time they walk past a mirror, they'd have to stop and go, you look good. Just for a day.
Yeah.
Do that all the time. Yes.
I would say, do something nice for somebody else on that day. It sounds like such a pandering
Antiques
guy.
Road Trip. That's a nice thing.
Field day.
It's a great show.
Yeah. Get out of yourself and do something for somebody else.
You guys are all so kind.
Anyway, more about me.
Oh, you're good. Mine would definitely be way more like The Purge. My day would be way more like, you know what's mandatory? Nothing is mandatory. Because I do feel like The Purge is 10% of our population, but I think 90% of the population would be like, nothing's mandatory today? Great! Then I'm gonna eat some junk food and play with some goats and like not make my kid go to school and we're gonna go on a fucking hike. Like if you could do anything you
That
want.
doesn't sound like The Purge at all.
My belief is that if the purge really happened, people would be like, do I want to go cut somebody's head off and actually get up close with how hard it is to get through a cervical column? Or do I want to... You all thought it! I'm just saying it! Or do I just want to tell my job to fuck off and eat an extra hamburger?
That day can be every day, by the way, if you wanted to.
Yeah, but if it's my day, then it would be mandated.
Everyone would do it.
Yeah, everybody would get to do
Wow,
it.
that's cool. That's like
It's
anarchy.
a great idea.
Anarchy.
Very Kim, yeah.
Anarchy positive. Good. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
you.
the purge without the headaches. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because honestly, in my experience and the few anarchic experiences that I've had, if somebody does come in and their deepest wish is to do some beheadings, there's other people that are probably armed.
Yeah, they're gonna get
Like, it's not going to turn into the purge, it's going to turn into one unfortunate incident, and then, for the record, pigs will eat anything, and the goats will eat the getaway car.
Dude, I saw a goat eating a tin can.
Goats
Goat
eat
eating, a goat was eating a tin can. That is true.
Where? When?
The goats eat-
How do you survive that?
I have to stop the baby goats from eating the insulation of the house because they've already stripped the wall.
It doesn't mess them up, does it?
I don't know, not so far.
This goat lives.
They have iron stomachs. Hey, speaking of goat content, I also love goats. I do goat content on my channels. I don't know if you know this. Did you know that there's goats in Morocco that perch in trees?
Yes.
Have you seen this?
I was just
Have you seen
there
that?
in
Have you seen
January. I
the
saw
goat
it in
tree?
flesh.
You saw the goat tree?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Do you know that goats in Croatia and Greece have goat beauty contests? The village has, and they submit their goats to like a Miss Universe goat contest.
We do that in Saskatchewan, but with cows.
And it becomes the most beautiful goat in the country. And the goat goes on tour.
Yeah. What do they do with it?
The goat goes on tour.
Does it ever become food?
I think it probably has a drug problem, but it didn't know. But no, it becomes a famous goat, and the goat goes on the tour, and it goes to like not shopping malls, but like outdoor markets, and people take pictures with the goat. It's a real thing.
They have their own goat con.
It's the most beautiful goat in the village contest, and it's a badge of honor if you're the most beautiful goat that year.
Brilliant.
Is this the answer you were looking for?
Everything I needed it for. Thank you.
Wonderful, have a great day. Hello.
I'm Katie.
Hi, Katie.
I raised pygmy goats when I was a kid.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah, go to anything, man. That's a
The
kid
eggplants?
thing.
So my question is, do you have a talent you would consider useless?
All of them.
We pretend for a living, children do it. My father always tells me if I like lived 100 years previous, I'd be dead. I have no marketable skills. I can't mow the grass in a straight line, but I can pretend.
You just need to go. You don't
Yeah.
need
I was terrible at it.
Well, but you can do it.
I hated it. I hated being a lawyer. I was a solicitor. It was terrible.
Sorry, go ahead. Bill, you good? I had this weird thing, party trick, and I learned there's a word for it. I can stick my tongue out, and if I got mint on the back of my tongue, I lift my tongue and I shoot saliva venom out of my gland.
Do it.
What?
Gleeking. I can never gleek.
Not yeeting.
You should try.
What's yeeting?
Yeeting my gleek. Is that what you said? I gotta yeet my gleek?
What's yeet?
Save it for the OnlyFans,
A resounding
David.
no. A resounding no. Yeah, no. So that's totally useless. But it was entertaining. When I was 13. Yeah. Leaking. Wow. Leaking. Thank you.
All of my talents are very useful. Thank you. You would applaud that.
Nothing comes to mind. I mean, like, when I was a kid, I had stupid shit that I would do, but, you know, I'm not, yeah.
Listen, we're all narcissists. We all believe in our talents. We have to.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey, we
Doing great.
Okay. Do you have a favorite moment from your first convention?
I already told mine.
Our first what?
First convention.
Favorite.
I met my best friend, Ty Olson, at my very first convention in Birmingham, England. So that was a good thing.
My first convention I ever did was Fantasy Basel in Switzerland. So first of all, I'm going to Switzerland because I'm on an incredible TV show. And then it was one of these huge fantasy cons. I was the only supernatural person there. And there's like a full, not the Ad-Eye Walker, what's the mini Scout Walker things? There's a full one of those. And not the mini Ad-Eyes, the Scout Walkers, right? With the 2 legs.
I love those.
Yeah, the super cool. Full scale one with Darth Vader underneath it and a full scale Transformer cosplay with all the robot voices, and he's like 10 feet tall. And I'm like, I'm in fucking heaven.
That's awesome.
I get paid to do this? Wild. Unbelievable. I was like, and every one's been just a dream and a blessing ever since.
I just remember coming out and the reception was so warm that I was convinced you thought I was someone else. And when I realized you didn't, yeah, exactly. You're like, yay, Matt Cohen! That was the best. No, but when I realized that it wasn't, that you actually you wanted and continue to want just me, it made just me something I was able to start loving finally. So thank you for that.
When you did your first convention, all of us I had that same feeling of, what if you go out there and it's not the best? Do you guys have those nerves too?
Terrifying.
It's so scary. Because you're like, yeah.
San Francisco, in San Francisco, they did a thing with kazoos. It was a thing. The newcomers got a whole kazoo festival. And then, of course, they tried to trap you in a Destiel question. So that was the yin-yang of trial by fire. But I gotta say, a course of kazoos felt pretty damn good. It was real nice. It was real nice.
Thank you so much. And welcome to your first show, right? First convention. Well, welcome. We're happy you're here.
Who's your favorite?
I love you all equally.
Good answer. Okay, Liz. Yeah. Great answer.
Perfect, yes.
David, I have to say, you're fucking hilarious.
Me?
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
I appreciate your kindness. Love you guys.
Oh, shut up, David. Sit down.
Bree has the floor once again.
Thank you, welcome to the club, baby. Hello.
Hi, I was wondering what you guys would do to get back at Jared and Justin for all the tricks that they've done. I'm just going to make them laugh while they're trying to do the scene.
How do we get back at Jared and Jensen for all the pranks that they pulled on set? Is that right?
They're taller than I am.
Yes. Just a little that.
We're gonna bribe some goats.
Jared's got yay eyes, just a little of that. You like that? Do you remember your lines?
Just feed the goats, that's it.
I'm sorry.
That's an episode of our show.
Yeah.
That's something we all agree on to do with the money.
My friend Daryl will beat the hell out of somebody for $300.
Your friend Daryl? Daryl will beat the hell out of somebody for $300.
Yeah, he lives in my town.
All right, so which one? Who are you beat?
I don't know. We'll flip a coin.
I don't want Daryl to hurt anybody. That seems like escalation and unnecessary.
Those can't run at 50. That's half price.
Come on, trust me, you'll love
We're
it.
trying to spend all the money. We need to hire someone more expensive than Daryl.
You're right.
He does great
Daryl's
work.
only $300.
You gotta meet the guy.
We need to hire an entire herd of goats.
He's a big teddy bear.
He needs to upscale or outsource. $300 is not going to spend that truckload of Amazon money.
How much is it? How much is it? Is it $30 million with the movie?
Oh, let's say
Yeah, $30 million sounds good.
Yeah,
$30 million for the shop. That was so awesome.
yeah.
So, do we hire Daryl to hurt them? Final answer.
No,
Scare them. Oh, sorry.
Scare them.
Sorry, Daryl. To drop some
$50.
goat kibble.
$50. He cups the pellets.
For Jared and Jensen.
Yeah, so that goats nibble their testicles.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Nibble, just like a little lick. Nibble, listen. Yeah, some of a tickle.
Taste the testicles.
Yeah, goat shaving.
Go skate.